Over the last couple of days, we have been talking about some of the price action on Hedera, specifically with the recent sell-off and higher time frame resistance. Now, overall, we did have a nice bounce on HBAR over the last couple, hours or so. This is what the 1 day looks like. We're actually up about 12%. By the time that this video does go live, price action is definitely going to change. But regardless of that, the main thing that I'm actually focused on here with altcoins and the rest of the market is how bullish we still actually are in this current time frame. Which, if we think about some of these altcoins, if they are getting very close to the higher time frame resistance, yes, they might have a little sell-off, they might have a pullback, but once we do break over those, major levels, we will start to have that massive upward swing to the previous highs going back to January. With HBAR, it's about 40 cents. And then once we break over that 40-cent region, it's targeting the all-time highs back here of 57 cents, almost 60 cents on HBAR. So from that level, we go into price discovery, and that's when HBAR really shows us how crazy price action can get for altcoins. Now, one thing that I talked about with Hedera for a very long time on this channel is the markets, right? Listing opportunities. Coinbase was one that we were waiting on for years to get listed, and it did happen back in, I want to say 2022. There's a few hiccups with it. I think at one point in time, HBAR did get paused on Coinbase. They had to fix a few things or whatever. But regardless, we did get listed on Coinbase. Now, we know that today, HBAR is basically listed on almost every single major exchange. You could find it on pretty much any crypto exchange out there. But what about retail that doesn't tap into crypto exchanges? What about Robinhood? Well, guess what? We just got the announcement. HBAR is now live on Robinhood app, bridging the gap between 25 million plus customers and Hedera's native token. As one of the largest retail trading platforms in the world, this marks a pivotal moment for accessibility to the network. This is very exciting. Listen, we're starting to see HBAR making a ton of waves and the exposure to HBAR growing in a huge way as well. If we go over here to the official announcement from Robinhood, we do have HBAR is now available to trade on Robinhood. 4,000 likes, 421,000 views. The exposure here is very, very exciting. And of course, Robinhood, massive platform, 1.1 million followers, 25 million users. So we love to see this for Hedera. Now, outside of that, let's talk about a few things. Let's actually address stablecoins. Because again, stablecoins have been booming. If we go back over here to the list, just tap into Tether real quick, go into the stablecoin section, and let's look at how stablecoins are now at $272 billion. Prior to the Genius Act getting passed, stablecoins were hovering around like 245 billion, 250 billion. Yeah, they've added over $20 billion in supply since Genius passed. This is crazy to watch, and it's something that I've been focused on because stablecoins are the bread and butter, right? A lot of people think that stablecoins don't really matter at all to other things in the space and that, they are replacing crypto and this, that. Stablecoins actually enable everything. We don't get, full-on tokenization at scale. We don't get institutional DeFi. We don't even have DeFi without stablecoins. Try to utilize a DEX without stablecoins. You're not tapping into a DEX without a stablecoin. This is why I say that stablecoins are enabling everything around crypto. So what's good for stablecoins is good for all of these networks. Now, why am I bringing up stablecoins? Why am I talking about stablecoins? Well, because here we have over here from Token Relations, stablecoins have been a major contributor to Hedera, and its recent growth metrics proves that. Across the broader Web3 industry, stablecoins have gained massive attention with its proven product market fit. On Hedera, this asset class has opened opportunities for users in countries like the Philippines and Australia to access financial rails in a more efficient way. In addition, Hedera Stablecoin Studio, an open source SDK that's designed to simplify the issuance and management of stablecoins, has provided developers with a user-friendly interface. This has been used to integrate features like proof of reserve, KYC compliance, or custody solutions. And here we actually have the USDC metrics on Hedera. Amount issued 212 million, performance month over month 125.8 million, an upside of 146%, and then performance week over week 26 million or 14%. Now, I'm actually very excited about the Hedera Stablecoin Studio adoption growing. We're still focused on those Philippine stablecoins that are going to be launching with some big banks. Australia with the AUDD, that's definitely a big one. AUDC as well. We're still waiting on a few things, but overall, stablecoin adoption on Hedera is growing in a big way. We've been focused on it, especially with DeFi. If we go over to the DeFi space, we could see in the last 7 days, stablecoin market cap on Hedera is actually up 7% almost. So 212, almost $213 million in terms of stablecoin growth here. We love to see that. We could see the market cap as well on the left side here. We could see the dominance in terms of USDC, which is almost 100%. And we could also add the metric here as well. We could actually see how fast stablecoins have been growing on Hedera, and we can see that this is almost at the all-time highs back in May, which was 212.53 million. We're just shy of that by a little bit. So again, we love to see that growth. And in terms of TVL, yeah, we're starting to see that upward swing because again, HBAR is starting to gain some value. And of course, in terms of the one-day change across the board for DeFi on Hedera, we're starting to see some nice growth here as well. So love to see that. Overall, very good. And again, stablecoins enable almost everything around crypto that we talk about and that we love for these networks. So love to see stablecoins becoming a big deal on Hedera. Outside of that, we did get another big update, and this is actually from the Hedera Foundation. At the start of the first half of the year, we presented our vision to accelerate DeFi, AI, RWAs, and beyond on Hedera. Alongside our own direct work in these areas, Thrive Protocol has acted as a strategic partner to help enable this vision for the network. Through Thrive, each team's funding is tied to real user acquisition metrics and product launch milestones. This means that capital is always aligned with growth. Over the coming weeks, Thrive will showcase its first cohort of vision-aligned builders across the following areas: DeFi and RWAs. Let me actually open this up just so that we can see it. Grant recipients are reimagining how assets move, who owns them, and how they function. DeFi on Hedera is maturing, with builders moving from primitives to products designed to scale. Think one-click financial experiences and composable protocols that feel like consumer fintech. Then also down here, we have AI use cases from automation to security. AI is growing as a core utility layer across the Hedera ecosystem in Web3. Thrive-backed teams are building live applications where AI can execute workflows, automate tasks, and boost user security. Expect the cohort to demonstrate how Hedera's low-latency, cost-efficient infrastructure can power AI systems and agents at scale. And SocialFi and the creator economy as well. If we actually take a quick look at this, the best Web3 products blend in without users realizing what powers them. That's what several Thrive teams are shooting for, creating apps that parallel the ease of swiping a credit card or booking a room on Airbnb. Their SocialFi apps, travel platforms, gaming, and shopping experiences that feel familiar while quietly powered by Hedera under the hood. And yeah, this is all through Thrive. And in fact, Thrive did make the announcement. These are the 4 Thrive projects that were approved for milestone-based HBAR funding. And this is showcasing the future of AI and DeFi innovation on Hedera. The 4 projects here are Sentimism, DexPay, Tordle, I hope that I'm saying that name correctly, and then Vistia.ai, I believe. So here we have Sentimism_AI, which is building the foundation of on-chain intelligence from autonomous AI-driven investing to intelligent DeFi workflows and real-world asset management. You're always on agent navigating yield, risk, and opportunities with full autonomy. And here we have the foundation of on-chain intelligence where they do break this fully down. This is all based around yield, risk, and opportunities with full autonomy. And then we also have Hedera has been a strong fit for Sentimism AI as we build Open Router, our agent execution layer at speed, stable fees, and enterprise-grade infrastructure make it one of the most promising chains for AI use cases. Then we also have down here from Tordle, delivers precision-driven trading insights, leveraging proprietary mathematical algorithms, experience a more sophisticated approach to trading with tailored analysis, strategic tranche sizing, and also personalized alerts that empower informed investment decisions. And of course, they do say that they built this to make Hedera feel like a stablecoin to the trader, minimizing downside, maximizing probability and usability. Their mathematical precision gives traders the edge they need in volatile markets. And then also we have from Vistia AI, it brings advanced multi-agent AI systems to optimize blockchain and crypto trading, analyze data, predict market trends, and execute trades automatically. Vistia optimizes profits, minimizes risk, and removes emotions from trading through intelligent coordination. And again, we're combining real technical analysis with AI execution to create a trading platform with real-time signals, all supported by Hedera. And then last but not least, we have DexPay. So DexPay is revolutionizing payments with decentralized on-chain infrastructure, enabling seamless crypto to fiat settlements and on and off ramps and cross-border transfers, focusing on emerging markets where banking infrastructure limits digital economy access. And we have down here, at DexPay, we're building the rails for stablecoin adoption across Africa. Hedera's speed, low fees, and enterprise-grade trust layer gives us the foundation to do that at scale. We're excited to bring the next billion users on-chain with Hedera. These projects showcase how AI and DeFi innovation are transforming real-world applications from autonomous trading agents to precision analytics to global payment solutions. Hedera is becoming a go-to platform for apps that solve actual problems and drive mass adoption at scale. And yeah, I'm actually very, very excited about this. I do think that this is going to be huge for Hedera. And the fact that this is milestone based, a lot of people, that are kind of new to the space don't understand how bad the grant programs were in the past. For an example, some of these projects would just show up, get the grant money, and then try to do something, don't really care about it, and then just leave with the grant money. Now, with something like this through Thrive that is, fully based on milestones, this is actually very exciting because, again, these projects are, trying to make sure that they hit those milestones. They want to actually, make sure that there is growth happening on Hedera through these applications. So I think that this is going to be very bullish. I think that the ecosystem expansion on Hedera's side is extremely bullish as well. And with everything happening here, I really do think that the Hedera ecosystem is going to expand rapidly through a lot of these initiatives like this. And also the demand around the DeFi side and even the AI side is also going to wake HBAR up in a big way too. It's crazy because I just recently talked about this in a previous Hedera video where, like, if you go to AI or DeFi, Hedera's not even here. Like, nobody knows about Hedera in the AI category or even the DeFi category. And it's so crazy to me because, Hedera has so many great AI and DeFi names tied to it at this point. It's shocking that, again, HBAR is not listed there. But that is actually very beneficial to us because we have been following this. We've been tracking this. We've been paying attention to all of these announcements. That's why I really do think that HBAR is set to go absolutely parabolic this cycle and make a lot of HBAR holders very wealthy. It's because it's so overlooked. I mean, HBAR is still so overlooked today. We've watched Hedera get populated with some great projects. The community has evolved. It's expanded so rapidly as well. And it's just a project that just continues to make so much noise regardless of the price action that we're seeing in the market, regardless of the hype that we're seeing around the market. And this is why I really do think that HBAR is one of those projects that everyone should have on their watch list, should have in their portfolio. I mean, just pay attention to what's happening. And I'm telling you guys, Hedera will really surprise you by just how active they are with the expansions, with the moves that they're making, with the partnerships. Hedera is the real deal. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, Nick, thanks for watching. Peace out.